Hey, Nicole here. All right, so this is for those of you who are looking to seduce a Virgo sun, moon, or rising sign. If you don't know what your lover or partner's sun, moon, or rising sign are, go to the link that I have included with this video. Now, with Virgo, this is an earth sign. All of the earth signs are sort of stable, in the world, sensory dependent people. They like practicality, they like seeing things rather than hearing about abstract ideas for the most part. Virgo energy is definitely not an exception to these rules. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so Mercury is that little quick planet that we talked about with Gemini. It plays out a little bit differently in Virgo. To give you an example, I have a Virgo Mercury myself. My Mercury is in Virgo. So when I talk, I talk quickly, and I use my hands. That's because Virgo is the physical body, okay? So somebody who's got their Virgo and Mercury is going to have a delight for analysis. They like to break things down, like to categorize things. They like to look at a situation, analyze it, and see where it falls within the structure and framework of their own sort of view of the world, or their own worldview, okay? Virgo people tend to be, because they have this ability to parse things out and sort of suss out details and categorize things, makes them be very good at critical analysis. But it also means they can sometimes be hard on themselves. They can see where they don't measure up. They can then project that onto other people, their own shadow material. They'll project onto their partner. They'll see, well, oh, their partner, well, you're not so great at this either, you know? And they can be a little bit challenging or critical as partners. Now, Virgo, what I love about Virgo, it's a very misunderstood archetype. You know, it's the virgin. And so people tend to think that Virgo is going to be like this cold or naive, I suppose, or someone who's not been exposed to the world. But actually, when you think about a concept like a Vestal Virgin, okay, so you think about somebody who is in the world but not of the world, who is a Virgo is in their physical body, they're very much in their senses, but they're also very much in their mind, okay? So it's like they're in the world, which is the body, but they're not in the world because they're in their mind thinking about things and analyzing things. And so somebody who's got Virgo, they're going to appreciate practical solutions, which is a combination of practicality as being here, earthy, right? And solutions as using the mind. They like practical solutions. Shadow side material for Virgos, if you're trying to seduce one, Virgos can be a little bit, how shall we say, Debbie Downer, right? They can be, thank you, Willie Ludlow, for your video. That made me think of Virgos. This is like the shadow side. This is a Virgo who's not healthy. Everything is just, like nothing is good enough. You know, they're not good enough. They're the victim, or they're the martyr. They're the, oh, my life, woe is me. They can be really like this mopey kind of a thing. That can be Virgo. That can be a Virgo who's kind of like given up, right? Like they're stuck in that loop of comparing and contrasting their life and their personality traits against other people's. But then a high side of Virgo, somebody who has sort of integrated, they see that, yes, I'm different from other people. Maybe I'm not as good at these things, but I'm really great at these things compared to other people, and really it doesn't matter. And they've then moved into the high side of Virgo, which is serving other people. And this is where the beauty of a Virgo comes out. Because they can appreciate their own weaknesses and deficits, and they're very keenly aware of them, when they see them in other people, they tend to, if this is a high side Virgo, they tend to have compassion. They tend to understand, okay? And what they want to do usually is serve and help other people. They want to do things for other people, not just talk about or discuss helping other people, but actually, do something to show this other person that they care about them. You will not find a more devoted person than a Virgo, really. If a Virgo says they'll be by your side, they will, and they're devoted, they're dependable. It's a solid earthy energy. Virgo, if you're really wanting to seduce one, you're not going to be critical of them, of course. You're going to boost them up, but you're going to listen to them when they have felt that they trust you, and they're going to open up to you and tell you about their woes. You're going to listen to them with an open heart and take it in, and just be a sounding board and provide space for them to kind of be self-critical and maybe point out the things about them that you think are amazing. You're going to do things for Virgo. Keep your word. Virgos do not like people who are all talk and no action at all. They will be very hurt by somebody who says that they, professes love, but then goes out and kind of doesn't pay attention to the things that they've asked for, doesn't help them in the areas that they've needed help. A lot of times Virgos are going to be like acts of service type love language. They can be physical touch too, but they really are the type of person that they will show you. If they tell you they love you and they tell you they want to help you with something, or you've opened up and said you have a weakness about something, and they've said, okay, well, I'll compromise with you and I'm going to meet you halfway and I'm going to do my part. They will do it, and they expect you to come and meet in the middle, okay? Virgo also, this is the sixth house, which is our daily habits, our routines, our health. Virgos many times are very health conscious. You see a lot of like kind of yoga, the new agey organic food movement is very Virgo. It's like this idealized version of food coming straight from the earth, but that's very healthy. It's good for your body, but it's this perfected form of food as nature intended, okay? So that's sort of like a Virgo archetype. Virgos will be they're conscientious about their daily habits. They like exercise. They like daily, this would be someone that takes their vitamins. This could be somebody that's like, if anybody has a mom that like makes you take a bunch of vitamins, or that, makes you do some weird, I don't know, take castor oil or something. She probably has some strong Virgo in her chart, I would imagine. And really it comes down to Virgos, they do like to have things kind of ordered, they like to like know what to expect. And so with their health, they like to have those daily kind of rituals because it helps them feel calm. Another huge thing, Virgos tend to have high anxiety. It's because the Mercury, same with Gemini. Anybody who has a lot of Mercury and Uranus in their chart is going to be very like, they run higher and they can have anxiety, like this, So if you can be kind of a calm force, like be the rock in the river kind of a thing, just be steady for them so that they can freak out a little bit, but they know that if they come back to you, it's like coming back to center, and that, okay, everything's okay. So just, if the Virgo's freaking out, just keep steady on your course. All right, that's it. Virgos are pretty wonderful. You're lucky if you got one. Okay.